What's up everyone, I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is a comparison between Redmi Note 4 and Redmi Note 3. I know Redmi Note 3 is no longer sold, but I'm just trying to show you how Note 4 differs from Note 3. Design and build are always subjective, so you can choose the best one according to your preference. But if you want to hear my opinion, keep watching or else you can skip to the hardware section. Now here's my take on the design. Redmi Note 4 definitely looks better with a 2.5D curved glass on the front, but I want to put a tempered glass on it, and if I do, it will look like this. Redmi Note 3 isn't as good as Note 4 in terms of looks, but it's a more practical design. Even when we put a tempered glass, it looks good. And additionally, there is this plastic strip covering the display. My dad recently dropped his phone, and I think because of this plastic strip, the display didn't break. Now, if I compare the design near the display, then Note 4 looks good and more premium, but Note 3 feels secure. Anyway, that's what I think, and you let me know if you feel the same way. Now let's talk about the build. Both look exactly same with slightly different curves. Note 3 has curved edges and Note 4 has flat sides with tempered edges. Redmi Note 4 definitely looks better and feels less slippery to hold, but Redmi Note 3 feels sleeker and more slippery. I said feels because that's how I feel, and on paper, it's not accurate. In fact, Redmi Note 4 is said to be slimmer than Note 3. Both the phones are said to weigh 165 grams, but when I tested it, Note 3 was 165 grams and Note 4 was 170 grams. There's just a difference of 5 grams, but when you hold both the phones in your hand, you can notice the difference. And finally, volume and power buttons on Redmi Note 3 feel more clickable than Note 4. On Note 4, the buttons are a little hard to press. Even in terms of hardware, both are exactly same. There isn't anything new on Note 4. We have the same old sensors, notification LED, backlit capacitive buttons, audio jack, IR blaster, micro USB charging port, OTG support, gyroscope to watch VR content, a fingerprint scanner on the back, dual SIM support with a single micro SIM and a hybrid SIM slot. By the way, fingerprint scanner on both the phones are equally good and have very similar features. We can take pictures using the stock camera app, authenticate transactions and unlock apps using the fingerprint scanner. Once again, there isn't anything new to talk about over here. Both have 5.5-inch Full HD IPS displays, specs are same on both the phones, but picture quality is different. Both are good individually, but on side-by-side comparison, Note 4's display has a warmer color temperature and Note 3's display has a cooler color temperature. Besides that, sunlight legibility and brightness levels are almost equal. Like any new iteration of a phone, the newer phone is supposed to have better cameras, and the same stands here. Redmi Note 4 has noticeably better cameras than Redmi Note 3. Note 3 has a 16 megapixel camera on the rear with a f2.0 aperture. Now, Note 4 has a 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture with 25% larger pixel size. In terms of camera performance, Note 4 produces near to accurate colors while Redmi oversaturates the colors. In many cases, images from Note 3 might look better, but colors are not accurate. On the front, both the phones have 5 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. Both are equally wide, but selfies look better on Note 4. On the whole, Note 4's cameras look like a refined version of Note 3. By the way, I am using the developer ROM on Note 3 and its camera is better than the stable ROM. For more information and sample shots, check out my camera comparison. Now this is the area where Redmi Note 4 took a hit when compared to Redmi Note 3. Redmi Note 3 sports a Snapdragon 650 processor with 4 small engines and 2 big engines. Redmi Note 4 sports a Snapdragon 625 chip with 8 small engines. These are the benchmark scores. Now you obviously know which one is better. It's Redmi Note 3. Now the next question on your mind is, what is the difference? Is it a huge difference? How will it affect you? First, there is a difference in performance that you can see in the benchmark scores. Next, 625 processor is made on 14nm architecture, so it consumes less power and heats up less. Snapdragon 650 processor is made on 28nm architecture. It consumes more power and heats up more. There is a difference between both the processors in raw performance, but you will never really see it. Gaming experience will be the same on both the phones. You will get very similar visuals with Note 3 doing a better job. But Redmi Note 3 heats up more than Redmi Note 4. If you like to play a lot of games for a long time, Note 4 will be better as it won't heat much. For actual speed test and memory management, check out my speed test video. As both the phones are from the same company, and they run the same UI, MIUI, there will be a lot of similarities in software features and software experience. As of now, The only difference I have seen is that Redmi Note 4 comes with double tap to wake feature and Redmi Note 3 doesn't. We get very similar software features on both the phones like long screenshots, dual apps and so on, but as Note 4 is a new phone, it might get updates much faster. Rooting doesn't void warranty on both the phones, so if you don't like MIUI or simply fed up with it, you can flash a custom ROM. Audio experience on audio jack is almost same on both the phones, but Note 3 is louder than Note 4. Audio experience on speaker is different as they are placed at different places. On Note 3, we have the speaker on the back, and on Note 4, we have a single speaker under the right grille. For ringtones, Redmi Note 4 sounds better and louder. For media consumption, watching videos, playing games, Redmi Note 3 sounds better. Both the phones come with a similar 4000 mAh battery, but due to the different processors, Note 4 will have 20% better battery life than Note 3. On Note 4, you can get about 8 to 10 hours of screen on time, and on Note 3, you can get about 6 to 8 hours of screen on time. Now these numbers will change based on your usage, apps you have installed, and how stable the OS is. Both the phones come with a normal 10 watts power adapter, and there is no fast charging technology on both the phones, and it takes around 2 hours to charge completely. Now the conclusion is very simple. Redmi Note 4 is a better device than Redmi Note 3, mainly in terms of cameras and less heating issues. If you already have a Note 3, then there is no need to upgrade to a Note 4. You won't see anything significantly new. I think the best thing about the Redmi Note 4 is the variants it is offered in. At 10,000 rupees you are getting 2GB RAM with 32GB internal storage, which is something no other company is doing, at least at the same form factor and at the same level of performance. Next, at 11,000 rupees we are getting 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage, and at 13,000 rupees we are getting 4GB RAM and 64GB internal storage. Now Redmi Note 4 is the only phone available in different variants which satisfies different kinds of users. Finally, I want to give you a very quick suggestion. No matter which Xiaomi phone you are using, don't update your phone immediately. Whenever you get an OTA update, wait for a week or a month, check online if that update version has any bugs or not, and then install it if it doesn't have any issues. Redmi Note 3 has good cameras, but it was ruined for the past 6 months because of a camera bug. These are some sample shots from Redmi Note 3 running stable ROM and Redmi Note 3 running developer ROM, so check online before you update the phone. So that's pretty much it for this video guys. Thanks for watching this video. Do check out these suggested videos. Hit that like button if you like this video, or hit that dislike button if you didn't. If you have any comments, complaints, compliments, or want us to make any specific video, let us know by commenting below this video and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Stay tuned to us by subscribing to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from GreedyTech signing off. Have a nice day.